Our intention is definitely not to offend anyone.
No. How do you set boundaries while still showing love and grace?
Will and grace. Setting boundaries in friendships, or is it setting boundaries in dating?
Yeah. Or even once you're in a relationship while you're dating, stop right now. Thank you very much. Oh man, I know I was so bad at this, so it's so funny I'm giving advice on this, and I know you're the same. We've talked about this together.
So that's if you're giving that feedback. If you're receiving that feedback, you've got a choice to make. Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
How are you?
Here we are again.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Here
I
we
feel
go.
the chemicals kicking in.
Oh.
Yeah, is that, who is that? Is that My Chemical Romance? No, I think it just sounds like that because it says chemicals. So that probably isn't. Check it out. Check it out. We'll work it out later.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out.
That'll do my head in if I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go as well, though. Here we go again.
Oh, yeah? True.
Yeah, that's a good
So
song.
there's multiple there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, straight off the bat.
Yeah, look at us go. Now, how long do we spend here?
I think we're done.
Because we could go a little longer in this season.
We could.
Go a little longer. Yeah. Sorry. That's an ad, though, isn't it? It's a beer ad, isn't it? Stay a little longer.
Oh, yeah. But most of them come from a song originally.
It's probably a song. Anyway, let's get into things. This question today
is a tricky one.
It needs almost a disclaimer, I would almost say. Is a sorry if we offend you.
Our intention is definitely not to offend anyone.
No.
It is just a hard topic to tackle.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's why we're doing this, right?
That's right.
We want to answer the hard questions.
Yeah. We can't just be fluffing bubbles all the time, mate.
We want to answer the easy questions too. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Those are going to be the bonus questions where it's like, yeah, this is fun. Yeah.
We'll get there.
This isn't one of those days.
No. But I mean, look, I think it speaks to exactly what we're talking about anyway in having good communication.
Yeah. So
why don't you tell us what the question is?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. The question is, how do you set boundaries while still showing love and grace?
Will and grace?
Oh, maybe I read it wrong. Oh, it is. It's will and grace. Oh, how yeah.
And you set boundaries while still watching Will and Grace.
Do not endorse that show.
No, actually, I've never watched it.
Same. No, so I wouldn't even know what the story was. Although I do remember there was a lady with a high-pitched, voice.
Was that on Will and Grace?
Yeah, she was their friend.
I thought that was the nanny named Friend.
Oh, no, she also had that kind of voice. But hers was more nasal. And more like that.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you got that? Yeah. I really liked the nanny, eh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I remember watching it as a kid.
Yeah, totally. Although I did show the kids, so again, had these great feelings of the nanny, like thinking it was just a really good show. And I was like, we should show the kids, babe. They're going to love this. Yeah, it's so inappropriate for kids.
Really?
Bro. Like, so much innuendo between
Sheffield.
Maxwell. Yes. Mr. Sheffield. Like, there was constantly a Mr. Sheffield.
True.
All the time. And so we stopped that happening. Yeah, that one lasted a couple of episodes.
That one died
and I was like,
very quick.
Yeah, nah, this is not
painful
appropriate.
death.
Yeah. Anyway, it's funny. I think that's nostalgia. And I would almost say for us watching 90s things, so much of it went over our heads as kids.
Well, we talked about Major Pain the other day too.
Oh, bro.
You tried that one.
I tried that one. I mean, I thought it was hilarious.
I'm still so keen.
Yeah, I can't wait. Again. Yeah, you need to watch it again. But, like, again, inappropriate, like, comments for kids, swearing in there for kids. It was PG, bro.
They wouldn't get away with making that movie today.
You could not make that movie today. It makes me a little sad, but also, like, good for you guys.
What is wrong with society?
Yeah, good boundary. That's good. We should. But, the 90s just was cheeky. They just got so much stuff snuck in. And it's like, that was so inappropriate.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Laura and I were talking about telling the kids about George of the Jungle yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I haven't watched that one in forever.
Same.
I just remember him always hitting a tree.
Watch out for that tree.
That's the one.
Yeah. Poor guy, though. He never learned his lesson, did he?
So
he just kept on hitting that tree.
He did.
What a fool. What a fool.
As far as I can remember.
Yeah.
But I mean, we might try and put the kids through that one at some point.
Put them through it. That seems like some sort of like surgery. Put them through it. They have to learn it.
But
yeah, I'd be keen to do that one as well, actually. That was a good one.
But anyway, yes, setting boundaries.
It's probably a good segue there, isn't it? Like, don't you kids watch inappropriate shows?
Sure, there's a
Put some boundary there.
I'm sure there's a segue there somewhere.
If there was, we kind of got it, but it was a bit clunky.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Okay, take it.
Let's be honest, no one's stopping us.
No one can stop us. Can't hold us down. Yeah, it's a good one.
On fire.
Thank you so much.
Oh no, let's not do that fire song. Anyway, so we thought that this question could be related to a couple of different things.
Yes. Yeah.
So we're going to try and answer
a couple of them.
Yeah, we'll try and answer what we think this question might be getting
actually asked. Yeah.
We talked a little bit last episode about setting boundaries for rest, so that you had time in your life.
Good.
For rest, obviously, that was also part of setting boundaries for your family.
Yeah.
But this one, we thought, well, is it that, or is it setting boundaries in friendships, or is it setting boundaries in dating?
Yeah. Or even once you're in a relationship while you're dating, are you putting boundaries in there?
Yeah.
There's actually so many layers to a boundary question.
So let's start with the dating.
Yeah. Good one. So
let's say... It feels like it was yesterday.
Young love. Blossoming in the sun.
I remember those days.
Yes.
I actually don't
remember them.
Don't remember that well. I don't miss dating though.
I don't miss it at all.
Being married is so much better.
Yeah. The thought of having to go through that whole process again.
Yeah, just the unknown.
Yeah, I feel for those people going through that. Yeah. Let's take a moment for them.
All right.
But yes, so let's go boundaries then before dating.
Okay.
That seems like a good set. Like, okay, if we're going to do it that way. So I guess the boundary is I don't like you.
Yeah, that's a boundary.
I don't want to date you. I like you as a friend. I don't want to date you.
That's a bit hurtful.
It is hurtful. Oh, actually, this is a good one because we said this before and I think we need to mention it again, is that boundaries are actually a no. Like, it's actually like a stop right now. Thank you very much. I couldn't leave it. It's just all there, bro. It just lingers.
I know. Yeah. It is putting, it is saying no, because if you don't say no to something, well, whatever you don't say no to, you're saying yes to.
Exactly. Exactly. And is that what you want? No. You've actually got to be strong and say, this is a boundary I'm putting in. It is saying no to you, and I know that's offensive, and that's why the question is so good, because they're saying, how do I do that with love and grace?
Love and grace, sorry.
Will's always long for the journey.
With love and grace.
Yeah.
And I think that's a key point.
It is a massive point.
Let's assume that we don't want to hurt anybody.
Well, I think that's a good assumption.
Yeah, but for us, we'll answer this as us.
Yeah.
We want to be loving to people.
Totally.
We want to show people love. We want to be inclusive and we want to be friendly.
Yes.
But you may not always be able to do that. You may not always be able to be everything.
I was almost going to say you can't always be unoffensive. I think our goal would be to never offend anyone, right? That it's butterflies and rainbows, everyone's happy, no one's ever offended. But the truth is, when we put a boundary up, we're saying we just don't have the capacity for you.
And your goal is not...
Oh, that sounds so rough, doesn't it?
The goal is not to be offensive.
No.
The goal is to be loving.
Yeah.
But...
And bringing in Will.
Yeah. Maybe Will and Grace had some dating issues.
Well, I think they did, because they weren't together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we don't know the story.
We haven't watched the show. Okay, so dating-wise.
Let's go dating. Yeah.
Look, how do you
say
I don't want to date you?
Oh, man. I know I was so bad at this, so it's so funny I'm giving advice on this, and I know you're the same. We've talked about this together. Like, we haven't really been clear at saying no to people. We just let them hang along. And that's so bad. Like, again, it was not because you're trying to be offensive.
You're trying not to be offensive.
Yeah. But in the process of that, you've got all these people you're leading on. And that's junk.
Yeah. How many?
Shh. We don't ask that question because you already know the answer. There are some things that stay between us, my friend.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Anyway.
Thought we were just chatting. Yeah.
But yes, and that is on me. I know you're the same. It's on me because I wasn't prepared to say, hey, I heard you might have had feelings for me. And that is flattering. Thank you so much. But I'm not looking at dating right now, or I just don't feel like we are compatible at this time of the season.
I don't feel the same way.
Exactly. I don't feel the same way. Like, I think it's a tough conversation, bro.
It's a tough conversation, but it is actually loving if you do it in the right way, because you're giving them, you're releasing them from that relationship.
I've seen too many broken hearts from people who have just
held on,
hoped, because they've held on to something. They've gone, oh, he said that, or that was really nice. Maybe he does actually like me. And it's completely clueless. The person who's saying that's just being a kind, friendly person.
Yeah.
And that's a bummer. But I think if you get clued up, there could be something more going on there. I think the kind and loving thing is to address that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that.
That's that.
Let's go inside of a relationship.
Okay.
So you are dating.
You're dating now.
But now we're saying boundaries with love and grace. And I would say these boundaries would be how fast the relationship would go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do we date for 2 years before we even talk about getting married? Or is it boundaries physically? Like, we're not crossing this line. This is the line we have, and we're not going any further than this.
Yeah. Or is it one person wants to spend every waking hour together, and the other person is like, well, no, I still have other things going on. I need a little bit of space. Yeah.
It's really good. So there's multiple of that. And I think the best way, again, to address that is communication.
Yes.
It's clear communication.
Clear communication.
Hey, let's go on the page here. And I reckon, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm seeing these days couples talk about a whole lot early. They're talking about marriage quickly and how many kids they want and that kind of stuff. And so there's a line here. I don't think we should go that fast either to that point. Surely you date somebody because you see potential in marrying them. I think that should be the underlying thing. If you're just dating somebody for the heck of it, not cool, because that's just wasting everybody's time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't need to know all the details in the first 2 months.
No.
You don't need to know how many kids you're going to have. Because it's too much pressure on the relationship too early.
Yeah.
Just hang out, get to know each other. That's the point of the early dating season.
That's what dating's about.
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
So don't go too fast, too quick. But on the other side of that, and again, bro, I think, we've talked about this before, but physical boundaries need to be talked about, because otherwise the line just keeps on getting moved, and one or both will feel uncomfortable because they haven't heard where the other person's feeling. Yeah. They're going places they don't really want to go, but feel like they can't because I want to be loving to this person.
Yes, 100%. That was, definitely part of our experience. I think Laura was heaps better at saying, heaps better at knowing what her boundary was.
Right.
But whether we communicated well about it, I think she definitely communicated to me, to give her some credit.
Yeah.
But to me, that's not how I heard it. And so there was it was a constant back and forth about that boundary like, do you not love me?
Mm-hmm.
But of course for her it was, no, I'm putting this boundary in place because it's important.
Correct.
To me and to us. So but it's having that conversation in love. And I actually just had a bit of a thought. Do you think, maybe back to the pre-dating thing, how does that happen these days?
As in, how do you pre-date? Like, how do you get to know somebody?
Yeah, is it over Snapchat?
Oh, bro. I remember that conversation we had with that girl the other day. Like, she was saying it's so hard these days because it just feels trashy.
Yeah.
and it's not nice. It's not about friendship, and it's you're kind of putting your body out there is kind of more what it feels like these days.
Yeah, she was
It's
saying
not good.
It's a struggle to find good men these days.
Quality
But
people.
essentially, her commentary.
And I get that. I do get that. So I think, oh man, that's a tricky one, hey? Because if you're on the wrong apps, then clearly you're going to appeal to the wrong people.
Yeah, possibly. But if you do want to set a boundary, now, okay, just to clarify, I don't think we're talking about setting boundaries with the random people that send you chat snaps or
No. Good one, mate. Well done. Well done.
Or WhatsApps.
The young ones will hate that so much. Does he not know? Does he not get it?
You can.
Yeah.
If you don't have any relationship with someone and they're sending you something, you can just block them. That's a pretty easy boundary.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And you shouldn't feel bad about that, especially if what they're sending you is not appropriate.
Oh, totally.
But I mean, if you know somebody, well, I guess what I'm getting at is, if you need to set a boundary with somebody, should you do that in person?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, bro, that's a good one, because I would say 100%, but maybe not everyone would
Want to do that?
Yeah.
Well, that's tough.
It's harder to have that one-on-one conversation.
So much harder.
It's so awkward.
But over messaging, you can read into all. You can't convey tone. You can't really convey that love and grace.
That's so true.
As well. I think you can write it, but it's much harder for that person to.
Totally.
Yeah, I understand that.
Can I just be real for a second?
Please.
Here it is. I sucked at this. So it's funny that we're dealing with this question and acting like, well, I know I'm acting a little bit like here's the answer. But I have this answer because I was so bad at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember I was dating a girl and was like, oh, this isn't a long-term thing now. I can see this isn't what I want. And so I just stopped replying to her messages and not answering her calls. Yeah.
David.
Yeah. And to the point
you were already dating?
Yeah. I know. Isn't that so junk? And then
it's not your finest.
It's not my well, and so then it was like months later where it wasn't officially no one officially ended it, but it was obvious. To the point though, one of my youth leaders had to pull me aside and pull her aside and be like, you need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, you need to end this now. And I was like, oh. But I'd hurt her in the process. And in my brain, I was like, well, I'm just avoiding it so I don't have to hurt her.
Yeah. That was easier for you.
It was easier for me. But junk.
Yeah. And so that conversation had to happen. But in the meantime, there was a lot of damage done.
So it's better to go, this is uncomfortable. To put a boundary in is uncomfortable. To have that conversation one-on-one, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But you got to do it. You got to do it. Because you're hurting people if you don't.
Yeah. That's good, bro.
Yeah. Lessons always get learnt in junk, though. Like, you always have to make the mistake, it seems. So don't make the same mistakes.
Well, we're trying to help.
Learn.
Trying to help people not make those mistakes.
Ah, it's rough.
At least,
so rough.
You know.
Or less mistakes.
Less mistakes. Yeah. There's always going to be mistakes.
Well,
you got to have grace for yourself for that.
Well, I was going to say, just because you're dating somebody doesn't mean that's the end. Like, that doesn't mean you're married now. Like, you can also work out in that process, oh, you're not the one for me.
Yeah.
That's not wrong. You're not a bad person to realize. And I think that's how I felt. I'm like, I'm now a bad person because I am done with this.
Yeah.
But actually, no, that's not the one.
Yeah.
So just have a conversation about it and just nip it on the bud.
Yeah.
Nip it on the bud. Not butt. I'll edit that out later. You know I won't. Everyone knows what I mean, probably.
You were the one that brought attention to it.
I couldn't help it. Anyway.
You dug your own hole.
Segue.
Yeah, I think it is important. I mean, it's going to happen in life and in relationships.
Yeah.
I think the key is good, honest, loving communication.
Yes.
If you communicate lovingly to someone, and they take it poorly,
good point.
You've done your
part. You've done your part.
Yeah.
You can't be responsible for. And here's the deal: if they're upset, if there's tears, also okay. Like that actually is part of
Totally.
this. You haven't failed.
Totally okay. Would you say probably important? This is funny that we don't really prepare much for these conversations because this is just us chatting.
Yeah.
But would you say it's important to maybe have some other wise counsel when you're need to have these conversations?
Yeah.
Do you think it's worth at least just going to a friend
Yeah,
or
so true, bro.
Someone you respect or look up to say,
Good.
hey, I'm struggling with this relationship. Like,
how would you say this? Or how would,
or am I just being completely off track?
True.
Or,
True.
You know, am I doing the right thing?
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad to bounce things off.
Not at all.
People who are trustworthy, who aren't going to go and
blurt it out everywhere.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you got to be like honest to yourself. If you're not feeling it, like don't force it. It doesn't make sense. Like you know the boundary. You put your boundary in yourself. You've got to share that boundary with the other person.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just protecting yourself and not protecting them, and that's not loving.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what I'm going to say next, don't you? How do you do this in a friendship way? So this is like, this is tricky because this is one thing we have actually talked about before. I'm going to say something here that's also controversial. The word click comes to my mind, and I really despise that word because it kind of followed me around my whole life. And it's kind of like your friendship circle is a clique and I can't get into it. And that's garbage. Because the truth is, my friendship circle are my friends. They're the intimates, right?
Yep.
And so not everyone can fit in that. I don't have space for that. And I feel like the older I get, and I know we've talked about this, it's got smaller. Because I want those time that I spend with my intimates to be really special. To be growth, right?
Yep.
So I don't have a lot of space for lots of random people to be close, but I do have space for them to be in my friendship world.
Yeah, and look, this is not just you. In general,
that's true.
You don't have room for more than 2 or 3
correct
close people.
Correct.
Like, what you're saying, intimates, like the people that you share, the hard times with, share the good times with, the ones that like your spouse is going to be one of those for sure.
Yep.
And then you might have 1 or 2 close friends that help you grow, help you learn, that you can you can share the hard things with,
right?
Like the difficult conversations.
That's right.
And you can't have that with everyone. It's not actually possible.
Well, you said it perfectly before. What you're saying yes to. So if you're saying yes to random people, what you're actually saying then is, all my time's over with all these people, and I'm saying no to my bestie over here.
Or you're saying
I'm no time for you.
Or you're saying no to having any intimate relationships, and you're just being friends with everyone, and then you're not probably
Nothing's
growing.
Deep. No.
I think worth noting though that it is important to. What we're not saying is like just have you, your best mate, your wife, and you're good. Because like for us, we have a small group who we're quite close with and we do life with. And then we have a bunch of friends that we love.
Totally.
We're not saying that we don't have time for them.
No.
Those friends.
No, not at all.
Like you don't just have, we're just saying these are the people that you're really close to and you don't have time to do that with everyone.
Correct.
But you still have friends that are like good mates.
Good mates. Yeah.
That you still enjoy hanging out with.
Laugh with, like, all the things.
Yeah. So what we're not saying is that you only just have 2 or 3 friends. That might be experience, and that's not to say that that's wrong.
Okay,
but
good point.
That's not what we're saying.
No, I'm not saying that.
It's also important, I think, to have relationship with people that are maybe a bit further along the track than you. So people that are kind of encouraging you
Yeah.
in your family life, in your faith life, in the way you're doing life, and then also have time for people that are maybe coming up behind you, and being able to sow into other people.
Yeah.
So
that's the friendship sphere. That's the sphere of friends that you can have.
Yeah, and I just think it's important to note that, like, yeah, what we're not saying is just do that and don't worry about anyone else. I think it's important to look up to people. It's important to help other people that are following you through. But you can't be close with a lot of people because you aren't going to have the time.
No.
You're probably your intimates, and let's use your spouse, for example. Your wife is going to
want a fair bit of time.
Yeah, but if you're spending all your time
with all these other people. Oh, so true, bro. Yeah.
She's the one that's going to lose out. Yeah. And that's not healthy.
That's not healthy. No.
That's not okay.
No.
Because you've actually said no. Well, you've actually got a piece of paper and you vowed to her that she is one of your intimates. So,
totally.
You know, that's, I guess you got to protect that relationship first and foremost.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you're saying yes to all these other people, then
it's going to suffer.
Yeah, she's going to suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is where it comes back to this love and grace part.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I think we found this one hard, if we're being real. Because, again, it's a tricky conversation to somebody who wants to have more time with you. And you can't do that always. So as in, we can do that in a group setting, or even, I hate putting even like a once a month on it because it feels so like vague, but you know what I mean? Like I can give you like once a month and we can hang out. Like that's a thing. What we're saying also is there's a boundary to say, I can't do that all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. And
like,
quick disclaimer, I don't feel like this is something that's like, this is a question someone's asked, right?
Of course, yeah.
We can see that this is something that people do struggle with. It's not necessarily us going, you know, we struggle with this all the time.
No.
So just a quick disclaimer, like we are trying to be assisting. This is not like, do you know what I mean?
Like, are you thinking we're saying?
I'm just, no. I'm just trying to say we're not speaking about us to anyone else right now. This is like us trying to help other people.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's not our question.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we can relate to this question. Which is why we're going, this is easy for
like if we couldn't, we wouldn't be answering it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So
love and grace. How do you have a conversation with a person who wants more time with you? And Joe, I think we can both relate here is, I'd love to spend more time with you. Well, yeah, cool. Love that. Love you. Got time. But in this season of my life, I think we say this season of our life because then it's not so offensive, but let's just say it anyway. In this season of my life, I don't have that much time to give you. So if you're looking for me to be your best mate, that spot's filled.
Or if you want to see me every week, that's not the kind of time that I have.
No. And there's plenty of people, we've seen this, right? Like this is not, again, talking about us. We've seen this in other circles, like people going, I want to spend more time with that person. I wish they would spend more time with me. I wish they'd. And it's like, I know that person's full up with their friendship group already. Or they've got their best mate and they're sort of like, we've seen this.
Yeah.
And so we're seeing why this love and grace has come up in a conversation, because it's like, how do I do this lovingly? And so I don't have that time. And I guess it's a communication piece, isn't it, bro? It's like, again, it's like, hey, I'm happy to spend time with you. Let's get a bunch of us all together and go somewhere and do something. Like, that's cool. We can do that.
Yeah.
But hey, if you want to call me every day, that's probably not going to work out.
Yeah, that's not the kind of time I have. And again, it's just being open, honest, and communicating that lovingly.
Yes.
And then how somebody takes that.
Wow, you read my mind, bro. Sandwiches. Because I was going to say how you receive that. So the person who asked this question is the one saying it.
Yeah.
But if you're listening and it's like, I'm receiving this, it's like, how do I receive it and not be offended, but go, I get it.
Yeah.
They're full.
Great point. Great segue to, so that's if you're giving that feedback. If you're receiving that feedback, you've got a choice to make.
Yeah.
Are you going to receive that feedback as this is a reflection on who I am?
Totally.
And I'm going to let that impact
Yeah.
how I see myself, how that others see me.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Or am I going to be understanding and go, okay, I see where they're coming from. I'm going to be understanding.
Yeah.
And I'm going to look for somebody that maybe needs my friendship.
I love that, bro. There is plenty of people that are lonely.
That don't have intimates.
Yeah.
That don't have people close
We
to
heard
them.
that just the other day, right? Like 30% of people would say they are lonely. So it's a really good chance if you're feeling a little bit lonely, there's a lonely person out there who wants you to be their friend.
Yeah.
So do that.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's almost an obligation. Like it's a classic grass is always greener, right? Like once you see two best mates hanging out, you're like, oh my goodness, they're so fun together, because they're best mates and they've built that.
Yeah.
But you don't have that with a person just because you turned around and went, do you want to be best mate? Like, do you want to do it now? That's not going to happen then.
And that is built on
time.
It's built on time, but it's built on what we've touched on already before as well, the tough conversations.
Yeah.
Like the fun stuff doesn't just happen. Like you need to invest the time. And so if you're investing time into a friendship, expect that there might be some tough conversations to have.
Yeah.
But you need to approach those with love and grace.
Right.
And forgiveness.
Yep.
And
here we go, bro. Here we go. I'd almost say, and correct me if I'm wrong, and I'll only cry like one tear, probably.
I think you're almost going to say it because you are going to say it. Well, that wasn't the correction you wanted.
No.
Okay.
Here's my thing. I'd almost say for us, we got closest once we started sharing some real heart stuff. There was times where you would just call me for funs when I was just chilling out and we'd just chat. And then there was a time I remember when you were like, bro, I'm going through this thing right now and it's really hard. And
I thought you were going through the hard thing.
no, it was you. And I need you to know what's going on. I need you to pray with me. I need you to walk me through it. And at that point I was like, this friendship has now changed.
100%.
And I would go as far as saying people then don't realize that's actually what builds.
That's the foundation.
That's the foundation. Hard conversations. And we've had some conversations where we've missed each other. And we call it conflict, but it was really very light. But it was still, I have to address this to push the friendship.
Yeah. Or it's a, hey bro, like pull my head in if you need to, like correct me on this. Like, am I thinking about this right or wrong? And if we aren't honest in those times,
That's right.
and we don't accept that honest feedback, then the friendship doesn't go anywhere.
And we've got so used to sharing so much heart stuff that I think that's why we're at where we're at.
Agreed. But overall, that is beneficial for our families, for our marriages, because we're actually
100%.
growing out of that.
And we're asking all those questions too.
Yeah.
So I think this is a really good one. Like, if you're wanting that kind of friendship, then put in the hard yards. And again, don't look to somebody who's already there. That's not the person you need to be your bestie. Get someone who you need to build that.
Yeah.
And you can.
But just keep that communication open and clear.
Good.
And yeah, I suppose, again, just you don't need to walk in, like the dating thing. You don't have to walk in and be like,
good, bro.
hey, do you want to be my best friend? I want to tell you about everything that
That's true.
I've done.
That'd have
wrong
been
in the
weird if you
past.
did that. Yeah, I would have hated that.
Yeah, that's probably going to
Get it backfire.
turn people off
It's gonna
pretty quick.
backfire. That guy's so needy.
You do need to, you need to build the friendship and build a relationship first. But,
Really good. That's a good shout.
at some point, you probably need to have that conversation. You go, hey, like, I really love chatting. I love hanging out. I really want to keep growing as a person. Like,
Yeah.
like, would you be keen to
Yeah.
help me grow?
Yeah. That's good, bro. I like that. it really, everything does come back to communication, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
loving, clear communication.
Yep.
And that doesn't mean always they get to hear what you want to hear. It just means you got to say something. Sometimes it'll be great. Sometimes it'll be uncomfortable.
Say something. Say something.
Yeah, it's a good song. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that speaks to our message, but anyway,
I don't think it needs
we'll
to.
look that up
Yeah.
later. All right.
I think that's good. I think we could go on. We could go on with this, but I think
It's probably not going to do it any justice.
nah.
Look, we're open to clarify too. Like,
Well, we felt uncomfortable about this one. This one was probably this question is a little bit.
we just know it's a tricky one for people,
Yeah.
and it's a hard one to comment on. But we know that this is the reason people are asking these questions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we had to answer it.
Yeah.
But that said, you know, we're obviously open to questions. That's the whole point of this
Yeah.
podcast. So,
Yeah.
if this has made you think something else or you want clarification, just send us a
Good.
message.
That's another question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep going.
I mean, we can answer other questions, right? Not just directly on the podcast. We haven't really talked about that.
What do you mean?
Like if someone DMs us,
Oh yeah, of course.
DMs.
Well, on our Instagram. There's actually the form, so it's anonymous.
Okay.
But if you just DM, we'll know it's you that asked the
Yeah.
question, which is fine. We'll be okay with people knowing.
We're not going to go, oh, this person asked this
Oh yeah,
question.
so and so. How embarrassing you said this. As if I mean, you might do that. Nah, you wouldn't do that. No,
I don't
but
think it was you.
but yeah, yeah, true. But the form is.
This question's
you'd never know.
from David
Hey,
Bean.
did you make one up? It's so weird that you did that. Should we answer it on the podcast?
We haven't answered any of our made-up questions yet, have we?
We haven't made one yet.
I thought of a good one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You did think of one. No, I didn't write it down. Did you write it down?
No, and now I
knew
can't
you
remember
wouldn't.
it.
I knew you wouldn't. I told you to.
No, I told you to.
Oh,
I was
really?
driving.
Was I not driving?
I win.
Dang it.
Maybe. All right. I think that's that.
I think so too. I'm happy with that.
We may circle back to it at a later date.
Yeah, I think a lot of these questions will have a double moment somewhere else,
Yeah.
I think. So that'll
But-
be good.
The point is, the key message is open, clear, loving communication.
Yep.
You're not barring people.
Nope.
Unless
You're
there's-
rude. Unless you mean.
Well, unless there's good reason to. Like
All that too.
There is extreme boundaries that you need to set.
Of course. Of course.
And obviously, that's not really what we're focusing on today. But
No.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're generally doing things out of love, and you can still be friends.
Yeah.
Um,
It's just different levels.
Yeah.
That's all.
all right,
Well done. Well done. We've done this well.
all right.
Can you get out of the car?
Love you, bro.
Love you, bro.
See you next time.
Oh,